Yo, what is up everyone? Daimien Kamiya here, Omni King, and welcome friends, foes, and members of the Omni Council to more Borderlands 3. We are getting back to Pandora, continuing the storyline there. And I just had a really big revelation here. So the main villains coming into the next part coming up are Pain and Terror. For any of those that don't know who voices them, they are voiced by Penn and Teller. Though Teller's is more of a credited role rather than a voice one, because Teller's character doesn't speak. And it made me think, because they are truly a highlight of this game. They did such a great job. And it made me think how cool this game could have been if they were the main villains. Right? Like, if they were, like, psychopathic entertainers, basically. And they're, if it was them rather than like, they're basically, it's like a circus trying to open up the vaults, right? And every step along the way is basically, sideshows or stuff like that. Like, in all honesty, I would have much preferred them trying to get the vault monsters as attractions to an intergalactic circus than what Troy and Tyreen were doing. Would have been way better. But yeah, so let's I got nothing really to say today, so one. Right, yep. So, just get into the game. Oh, by the way, so I did what I said I was gonna do. And I unlocked the third thing. This one. And got everything. So, what I learned was, if I get five things here... Hey, Nick! If I get 5 keys under one of these things, I can re-roll and get access to... Basically, I get a free... The game gives me a weapon at my current level, so I can abuse that. I did try the Blade Fury. It's actually not a bad assault rifle. On my Amara. But I really wish it would keep telling me the information on it, though. But yeah, this is the one I just decided to keep running. You can leave one active at a time, so... How have you been, Nick? So, Nick, there's actually something I wanted to talk to you about, too. Oh, that sounds pretty interesting. I don't think I've heard about this. It's Tediore. Oh yeah, I got all these things on my other character, so this is just gonna get me a bunch of money. Whoops. Oh well. I'll take the jump of money. So I can only run Tediore grenade mods, if I recall correctly. I'm actually really upset about that. So remember how I don't watch anime? Like, nothing against it, I just don't generally have time nor really care to watch all the animes in the world. One thing I have kind of been doing recently is I was watching, I've been watching a lot of the anime, like, recap YouTube channels, where they basically just kind of summarize the events of an anime. And a guy, I know it's not done yet, but he had 3 videos on... that uncle show that you were telling me about. The name escapes me now. I had it a moment ago. There's also a few there that my friend told me about too. So yeah, Isekai Uncle.
Hey, wanna lift weights with me?
If they're like, I'm not gonna discredit the guy's art choice in that, as like the creator of that, but it like, well, the plot's interesting. I'm not a big fan of the idea of like, I guess One Piece kind of did it too, but like, I really feel it in this one. One Piece did it a little bit, but in this one, it's either like, you're either like, it's either like you're absolutely ridiculously ugly, and then they show like the worst possible camera angles to make them even more ugly, or they're just devastatingly beautiful, right? Or good looking, and it's like, it's a little annoying. But like, I can understand within the world that he got transported to, because that's just like the standard of that world, I guess. But even in like the normal world, like the fact that like the girl that likes the nephew, she looked like super duper ugly as a kid, but then she just like grew up to be like devastatingly beautiful, and it's like, was it really necessary to make a little girl look that disgustingly ugly? Yeah, but I'm not talking about exclusively the uncle here. I'm talking about like the entire cast. I know it's an art decision, but I don't know. I guess I'd rather have that than skirt shots every like ass shots every other scene.
Bring your special offerings to the Holy Broadcasting Center or we'll kill you on sight. Good luck! Sounds like you know what you gotta do to crash those trials. Get to it, Vault Hunter!
Oh, you have? Okay, well, I don't know very many people. I don't know, I feel like that's just an anime trope, though. There's no such thing as a normal person in anime. They're either hot or ugly.
A quick word from my brother in bloodshed, terror.
A quick word from my brother in bloodshed. Terror. That's funny. Hi. Hello, Outrunner.
Coming at you live from the Holy Broadcasting Center, our first mouthpiece contestant is Daimien! Holy hell, what is wrong with your knee?
That sounds like one I have to see a recap on. There was other ones too I saw. There was one like where it's like the guy became super strong simply because he maxed out his farming skills. That was kind of an interesting one.
Sure, fight to the death, I'm into it.
There's the one where the what is it? The parents sell their son's soul, and he gets adopted by like a demon lord and attends a demon school. But he doesn't get turned into a demon. So like, he keeps somehow fumbling his way through success. Yeah, I don't really remember the names. I just know that, like, oh, the slime one. My friend told me that, where it's like, told me about that anime, you know, reincarnated as a slime. My friend told me about that one, but I had never really seen anything on it. Yeah, but that one, I saw a recap on that one. That one seemed kind of cool. Yeah, I imagine.
To be the next mouthpiece.
To be perfectly honest, like, that's reasonable. If you do things that allow you to have something on in the background, you're gonna see a lot of anime. It's just kind of natural. Anime or it doesn't have to be anime. It could also be it could also be like just TV shows, right? Like I know people that are like super into movies and TV shows, others that are super into superheroes. It's just the medium and the medium of content that you like to absorb.
I'll whip you bloody with your own spine.
Now that's the kind of fire we're looking for. But no second chances in showbiz. Finish him.
One of my favorite jokes is coming up here soon too. For this side quest. Oh, it has one of my favorite jokes. I'm sure you could. I don't know. As it stands right now, I don't have anime interest, but I don't know. If this became a full-time job and I had more free time, right? Because, like, basically when I'm not streaming, I'm at work. But if I could, you know, when I'm not streaming, be working on stuff for stream, I'd have more time to watch things like anime. Because there's only so much YouTube I'd be able to watch. Is there literally no other enemy? Are you kidding me? Oh, I think I saw one just as I died.
Hit that generator to shut off the power to the door, BH. Look around. Maybe you can shut off the power somehow.
Did I die? Or am I just waking up from one of those? Boring dreams of going
I am a fan of a lot of like the overpowered type anime. Oh, so here's actually one. I saw the Japanese, because the first episode with the Japanese sub is on the Crunchyroll YouTube channel. And I actually saw a recap on it where it was like, I was reincarnated as a witch and maxed out my level by killing slimes. That actually seems like a really good anime.
Look around. Maybe you can shut off the power somehow. I think that got the door open. You should be able to raid Puttergung's place now. Not that I envy that task, like, at all. What is... You know what? Never mind. I definitely don't want to know what that is. Ugh. You got all those audition requirements. Good
I don't know, the
stuff, BH.
recap mostly
I
just...
bet the Holy
Yeah, it has all
Broadcasting
female
Center
main
shows
characters,
that.
but... The recap mostly just showed it mostly to seem like a slice of life kind of thing, just in a fantasy world.
But don't you want to blast some more bandits or what?
Sick. Oh, do they? That must be like filler type stuff then, because a lot of that kind of like, I don't know, like maybe it was there and I'm just not remembering it as much, or maybe the person recapping didn't.
Another audition going out over the Econet.
Now, this guy seems to fit the bill.
Yeah, maybe. Whatever.
Yes! The God Queen should name me the new mouthpiece.
I'm sorry. Did you just tell me what I should do? End him now.
What? No! No, I'm sorry! I didn't mean to!
My holy leg!
Loot tank, loot tank. There we go. Sniped!
Not but a bushel of monkey gets.
I think I may have seen that one. Is that the one where the guy becomes like a slime summoner and has like, and he starts like creating new species of slimes? I saw the recap on that one. Why am I reloading on every single gun?
You got a death wish?
My chili recipe dies with me!
I think that might be the same one, because... Yeah, that's the same one. I don't know if the recap called it a laundromat, but the recap definitely talked about how he had, like, slimes that could do a cleaning service type thing. Cleaning clothes was one of the things they could do. Shotgun sniper! What's Bo Furry? Oh, the, no wait, is that an acronym, or? I'm not gonna know anime names, especially since the recap generally didn't say them, just to avoid, like, obviously getting caught. The title was generally merely, just descriptions. I do tend to like, I don't know if I finished the sentence, but I do tend to like overpowered animes. I just like to see, like, what shenanigans can this guy get in when he can already, like, basically do anything. Right? Like, those are the kind of funny ones. Like, I forgot to check whether I don't think I hit the Loot Tink's backpack. And I think it's already despawned. He died right about here. Oh. Oh, I've seen that one. Yeah, I saw that recap. You know what was another funny one? I just find this one funny. just on the sheer concept of it, where a guy gets reincarnated and the god asks him what he would like to be, and he just says he just wants to be an average guy. So when the god reincarnates him, his power is the average of all beings in the world. So he's effectively like super strong, because like there's like these dragons that are like dangerously like strong. So he's effectively half the power of those beings. That, like, just the sheer concept of that is funny to me.
Drop your offerings or get blasted! Nice offering! Hey, what's your favorite thing about God Queen Tyreen?
Her can-do attitude.
Me too! Great Vault beckons! Come on in! What? A vault thief? Kill them! Now get in there and don't leave any of them mouthpiece wannabes alive! Uh-oh, we've got some vault thieves trying to interrupt our audition! Go kill them for me!
Or
Singing songs about
I don't remember too much on that one, on the recap. I just mostly like the concept.
What's your deal, big guy?
Well, I look and sound exactly like the last guy.
Sold! Looks like
See, that's the joke I was waiting for. I look and sound just like the last guy.
Great, first task, kill the vault thief. Well, looks like we didn't make it in time to stop the casting, but we can still take out that new mouthpiece. Maggot mother!
That's like such a Borderlands solution. I look and sound just like the last guy. Get in the shield. It actually even, like, in some ways gave me some inspiration for one of the characters. So, I am, as you've probably heard in my introduction or in my sign-offs, Nick, but I am the Omni King. And there is an Omni Kingdom. Oh yeah, I think I heard about that. I do plan to, like, I have a lore video out right now and a lore doc, but I plan to adjust it a bit. I've kind of removed some of the characters because there are way too many characters. And it was hard for me to kind of wrap my head around a lot of them. But the same core members of Adira, Suliek, who I revealed about a year ago, and the Knights they're still there. However, not a lot of the Knights were actually very fleshed out. And I hope to work on that the more as I learn things. Because the thing is, a lot of the characters take things in from other things I find interesting. Like, this is kind of a behind-the-scenes lore talk. Alright, see you later, Nick. But yeah, one of the Seer actually got... Seer was one of the characters that effectively had, like, basically no real backstory. She had a basis of one, but it wasn't really a strong one. It was very flimsy, and every time I changed it, it still stayed flimsy. But I got good ideas from the so that's a shield that's just entirely better, and it's the brand I use. So I'm just gonna buy that. But yeah, part of it is she kind of lives more in in that fantasy adventure system type world that you see in a lot of like fantasy animes. Like watching those recaps really helped me define like where her like the type of environment she's from. But the primary thought process I had, so spoilers a little bit on the behind the scenes of the Seer, but the Seer actually used to be a very quiet character, very in the background, keeps to herself. However, I changed that because I wasn't really involving her in much within the thought processes in my head because she's so quiet. I was basically forgetting about her. She was also so pacifistic, it seemed almost pointless to involve her in anything. So, one thing to really understand in regards to, so I've mentioned this many a time. Many a time. But in the Omni Kingdom, none of the characters are heroes. They are protagonists. Some have done heroic things, some not so much. You know, you got the warrior who, and I'll tell some, I haven't really talked too much about them, so I'll explain this. So you got the warrior who literally stopped a coup that her father was trying to throw, got him effectively executed, and it led to a lot of, good things. Like a lot of, good things came out of that, and she put herself on the line to do such a thing. The most heroic would probably be the elementalist, though, as she goes around the entire world effectively just helping people, right? Making a huge name for herself in all the kingdoms from where she's from, right? But then you have others like the traveler who was effectively raised by crime, raised in crime syndicates. And her papa was effectively a crime boss, like one of the most dangerous criminal masterminds in the world type thing. But mafia style, like fictional mafia style. I should really emphasize that in the behind the scenes stuff, because I know all of it's going to be extreme, over the top, sort of like what you're going to see in Marvel and stuff, right? It's way more over the top type crime than, actual real life stuff. And she's downright cruel at times. There's a tagline she lives by. There are three types of people in the world. Innocent mules, useful tools, or dead fools. That's literally a tagline she lives by. And that's what she was taught growing up, right? It's either people are just slaves of life that have nothing to do with you, people that are people that are around you and serve some use to you, or if they don't serve a use to you, or they're not innocent and uninvolved with you, they're dead. They need to be dead, right? Like that's basically the mindset. But when the police were trying to catch her, basically one guy, is the guy behind the whole kind of a corrupted agent, you could say, effectively tried to use her birth family, like her father, stepmother, and step siblings, against her as leverage to turn herself in. And she goes, he's right. I do have my family out there. I should probably do something about it then. I should probably do something about this whole thing. And she literally tracks them down, and tortures and kills them, so they can't be used against her. She just savagely, just like mockingly, because you gotta keep in mind, so when her mom died, her dad was so depressed, he met a woman that basically hated her, turned him against her, and basically let and encouraged her kids to bully her. And that's why she ran away and ended up adopted by the, And so effectively doing what she did was sort of like therapeutic to her, right? Like literally brutally torturing and killing, you know, her tormentors. You know, it was like sadistic glee. Though the last words out of her father's mouth before she shot and killed him was, "I'm sorry." And her response before she pulled the trigger was, "I'm sure you are." Right? So you got both sides of the coin. You know, you got your heroes, but the thing is, all the characters in one way or another have a villain. They have someone that's the catalyst for their growth. Whether they're technically, like, I say the Traveler is bad like that, but she has a villain in her story. That corrupted FBI agent that I mentioned. That is her villain. Right? And I wanted to, and it made me think, I'm like, what if I had a story where it's like, because a lot of this, like, they have their villain, but then they also have tragedy. They all have circumstances in their lives that have caused them tragic situations that have forced them to grow and evolve as individuals. I thought, what if I literally had a character that more behind the scenes, you know, breaking that wall, that fourth wall, but what if I had a character that had basically a perfectly fine upbringing? You know, maybe a small thing, you know, but more or less just a perfectly fine upbringing. And then, and she becomes the villain. And that's basically what the Seer is turned into. The Seer was born with an illness that really left her degraded and weak. She would overcome this, but it cost her her voice. Like her vocal cords never like developed nor work. There's nothing she can do about it. She cannot physically speak. That's always been the intention, though, is that the Seer has always been mute and invocal. I've had different reasons depending on the original backstory. At one point, she, like, you know, there was a point where she was forced to drink bleach because they thought she was possessed. You know, there was different stories as to why that is, but this is the current rendition now. And but despite recovering and despite doctors saying she's recovered, she'll, you know, outside of being unable to speak, she can live a perfectly normal, healthy life. Her family still sees her as like the sick child that needs to be looked after and recovered, and she becomes very restricted, right? Like they won't let her go to the library. They won't let her go outside, right? No. You're not, you know, like they're so smotheringly overprotective. And it comes to a point where she ends up she snaps, right? Like she basically the whole point spawns from the idea that while she wasn't really allowed to leave the house without like explicit like companionship of like one of her siblings or parents or whatever, but she was allowed to read, and they didn't restrict what she could read, right? But she basically fell in love with the idea of villains. Like she enjoyed the idea that these are people that took what they wanted, right? They weren't restricted, and while they were resisted and eventually stopped, they went to whatever extremes they wanted to get what they wanted. And she basically ended up taking that to heart, realizing that, you know, like basically a switch flicked in her head that said, so if I want to get what I want, I need to kind of mimic this stuff. And she just started playing smart because of her psychic powers allows her to basically read everyone's minds. there's very little you can do to surprise her, right? She can't turn that power off either, so she just had to learn how to process the information. She can effectively read and process the minds of everyone in a town at once. Yeah. You're live on Borderlands 2? Are you you're actually like streaming live? You stop by while you're live? What an interesting thing. I've done that too though. I've watched like friends' debut streams and stuff while streaming. Alright. Can I please spawn my shield? Die, mouthpiece. Look, I know you look and sound just like the last guy, but... Dead. Oh, did I get the shotgun? Please tell me it's Torgue. Please tell me it's Torgue. It's a skin. Ah.
Stupid kids.
Well, those two are like bar kid larvae. Don't let them get under your skin. Seriously.
So there's a pistol this guy dropped. Almost guaranteed. It's like Flint's Tinder kind of thing.
Maybe give them keys a tickle and see
But he
what
can
they-
drop a legendary shotgun that's basically like a subwoofer shotgun. It's a really cool shotgun. I've only ever had it drop a few times. I forget if it's Torgue though. Let me check. Like, I'm not gonna farm for it, but mouthpiece. Legendary Mind Killer Shotgun. It is Molly one, so I would not have been able to use it either way. I guess that makes sense with how the pattern works.
Ooh, secret stashes and stuff. Sweet. Look around.
Oh, yay. Fields.
There you go.
The truly best reward.
Now come back.
Why do I have to go back? Borderlands 3 successfully established the fact that I do not need to return to objectives.
Nice audition. You know, sometimes the best way to shut someone up is to shoot them in the face. Good work, VA.
Oh, yay. Man, I can buy a big suck. The quest right at the entrance there, so I'll go get that. But yeah, so the Seer is basically a villain. And because she's a very, very, very powerful psychic, not only is she highly intelligent as to how she moves, but she can also basically just track people. Like, it's very, very rare that someone can do something without... It's very, very, very rare that someone can do something without thinking. And the other problem too is that it's not just mind reading. Like, she's a psychic. She can take over your head. She can basically mind control you. She's also just straight up telekinetic, so she can just throw things at you or throw you. Right? Like, she's just a very dangerous psychic. Mind reading is just a means in which she doesn't have to get her hands dirty. However, one thing I do really like about there's one thing when going along with this plot idea, another fourth wall or behind the scenes info on her development. But it was that sometimes it's like I don't like this idea where it's like this is more of a D&D trope, if you will.
Looks like the COV have been busy on Pandora. That's the way to Devil's Razor. You're gonna have to smash through.
Yeah, it's a very I didn't like it's always like you know, you have these like people that worship these people or this race that worship this thing, and then you defeat that thing. It's like, oh, we'll worship you now. The seer's generally like, I don't care if you worship me. I'm not gonna give you anything. I'm not gonna assist you. I literally do not care about you. Do what you want. So there are many that, you know, in her world that effectively see her as a god, but she doesn't care. Like, she's not a benevolent god. She's not a malevolent god. She's just herself. If she has followers, she doesn't care. They're not official. Nothing she does is official in that regard. She does things herself. She doesn't task them to anyone. And there are times where she'll straight up destroy her followers because they're doing stuff in her name that she doesn't like.
Well done, Vault Hunter. Well done indeed. I shall hang Mercenary Day decorations from those antlers.
You know what? Oh no. You know what I was gonna say, it's like, you know what, I should randomize the car parts, but then I realized that I don't actually start with all of them, so it's kind of moot. If I started with all the car parts, I would. Man, it's so interesting to see the enemies here in the mid-30s. This is actually kind of crazy to me. So it's been a while since I've played Borderlands 3, not gonna lie. But one of the big things about Borderlands 3 that actually bothered me was there was a small glitch in Borderlands 3. Well, I don't know if you call it a glitch or whatever. But Devil's Razor, this map, and then the next map that I believe is through this exit. The area right before you go to... yeah, it's the next map and the map after that. So this map and the next two maps had... Like, I don't know if it was a programming bug or what, but the problem with them was that they... Sorry, how do I phrase this? They were mass underleveled. Like, you finish Eden 6 at about the level I'm at now. I'm at 36. You know, you finish it at probably around... I'll just... You know, doing all side quests, let's just say 33 to 36. all the enemies would cap at 28. That's the highest level enemy you could find on any of these 3 maps. But the problem is, it didn't just affect the enemies. It affected the entire aspect of leveling, meaning that it also affected loot spawn. So pretty much every Typhon cache or legendary or quest reward you got on these 3 maps was garbage, because they were all level 28. You are already using level 35 gear. Already. I could go back to Eden 6 and find a green that would be better than the legendary I would just find here. Right? It was super annoying. And they patched it. I have not actually played the game since they patched it. So I'm actually super excited about that. There is a vehicle up here. Just trying to remember how to get to it. There it is.
Check out them zip wheels. Go ahead and pick up that ride. Now bring it on home to the kitchen ride and let me give it a scan.
But there's actually, now sadly it's an assault rifle I can't use.
Rolling on those bad boys whenever you want, VH.
But there's actually an assault rifle, and I will probably even bank it maybe, that you get from a side quest that I could never use. Well, good to know I have another level 72 weapon to sell. Oh, I got another one? That's going to be hard to beat. But yeah, it made me really kind of hate things. Let's do the B team quest line here.
Hey, Vault Hunter! Need your help!
Hey, quick! Rick's in trouble!
Oh boy, my sweet baby boy Brick-a-Brack is stuck down there holding his door closed because the COV been sneaking up on Boomtown out of that tunnel, like hundreds of them, assholes. And I'm up here trying to help out by blowing up the whole thing. But Miss Boombottom's badonkadonk got stuck and I can't knock her down, so you gotta stop it.
Tina! Hurry up and collapse the tunnel already! I can't hold them back forever!
I'm working on it! Damn! Away it goes! Okay, wait for it.
That's part of the relic, right? Yeah, slam creates a random elemental puddle that lasts for 5 seconds.
Okay, crap. Gonna have to do this the hard way. Shorty, you're gonna have to scurry on down into the tunnel and shoot her till she booms. Okay?
Doesn't that mean we're gonna have to open up the tunnel? It's full of COV!
I know what I'm doing, just do it! Besides, we can waste a few COV.
Ready to throw down?
All right, here it comes. 3, 2, punch time!
Ah! You missed Boombottom and her swarmy! Ha-ha, yes! See? I told you this Boombottom got us some poppin' lockdown, didn't I?
Hell yeah! You wasted those COV like a true badass.
Hey, guys?
But the cool thing I like about the Seer is that she hides everything.
Get back here!
Her family doesn't know,
Kid once said,
you know, she doesn't tell them because they don't believe her that she has these powers. Like, they won't listen to her, basically. Her world has powers. Basically, the wild creatures of the world are called spirits. And spirits can bond. You have wild spirits and bound spirits. And bound spirits just bind by fate, right? It's just like a spirit finds you and says, "Okay, you're my partner now," and you bond, and basically you each kind of gain a link between each other's powers. They can work independently of each other, all sorts of stuff. Like it's sort of like a duo partnership. However, there's a term called spiritor in her world where it's when spirits combine, or where a spirit can merge with its wielder. And normally, this is super rare. Like in 1,000 years, like a dozen people have done it. Like super rare. And it happens to her overnight. She doesn't even meet her spirit. She just becomes a spiritor. But her family won't believe her, you know, or that she has powers or that she's a spirit. Like, they won't even hear her out, even. And at first, she doesn't know how to speak telepathically, so. And when she starts learning, she also starts learning how to read their minds and what they think and how they don't really. They plan to just kind of baby her and look after her for the rest of her life. They see her, like, in a good way. Like, they still see her like she's fragile and sick. Right? And she doesn't like that. So she decides to, eventually she gets sick of it and just basically pretends. She starts using her powers and pretends to be a villain. Which she technically is. And then when things escalate, she basically pretends to have kidnapped herself. And then that's where the kind of the plots go. She just creates problems around the world.
Oh, no.
Because she wants to have fun.
Ooh, no.
That's it. She just wants to be free.
And make a third bomb. Yeah.
Woof. I picked the...
Another successful mission, thanks to my magnificotacular bombing prowess.
So I get really happy. Probably the monster is the only one without a real concrete backstory at this point.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah!
Morty, quit copying me!
What? I thought we were, like, doing a thing there, man.
We weren't.
Yeah, Morty. We weren't.
Ah, we're just kidding. You're alright, Birdman.
Need your help with something, Vault Hunter? Hey, Vault Hunter, you mind coming to a birthday party with me? Its name is Grace. Flips her shit over Vault Hunter. So I figured you and me showing up.
It's a Tediore.
Grab some
Hunter
of those flowers
Seeker. What does
and
this one do?
on the way to meet me at the party.
All right. Let me look up this grenade one. Hunter Seeker. Grip tightly. Launches a drone that homes in and shoots at the enemy, dealing gun damage. Greatly reduced blast damage. No, I'll take that.
Fine choice.
I'll keep this in the background. As long as it's a Tediore, I can use it. There's, like, Tediore grenade mods are my, my role, so.
Save room for the good stuff.
There is a gun vendor here, too. Ooh, Vladof sniper. Now, the problem with this is that it is an E-Tech, but it comes with an RPG. Let's buy it.
Won't be disappointed. Check back away.
Man, the game's really giving me cryo right now.
Quit dying already.
I just want to go in here really quick because the radio is over here.
Well, this cake ain't gonna eat itself.
Yo, Kamiya Spice. Marty! Get in here! It's my special day and the whole family needs to be here! We're gonna eat cake until we pass out!
Who is attacking me?
I've seen what happens when you whip a bandit mob into a frenzy, and it's not pretty. Taking the COV off the air gives us more...
Alright, level 37, I can roll a point. Alright, let me pop open random number generator. Sorry, I'm stepping away a little bit. Dear God, what happened to the resolution? Why is my laptop's resolution dropping to 240? Alright. Alright, so the randomizer's up. So once again, to clarify, as it is a new stream, purple is 4. This makes blue 1. Orange is 2. Green is 3. I randomize whatever number I get is where it goes. 1, 2, 3. 3. 3 is where it goes. And 3 was green. All right, so again, I can choose where I want to put it. I just can't choose... it just has to be in this tree. So I can do this one to up action skill cooldown based on how low my shield is. Or how full my shield is. I'm thinking of maybe running this one though. Distributed denial. I just want to take a look at this skill here because let's see here. Distributed denial. To the mechanics of Zane's barrier and the wording of the skill, distributed denial can be rather complicated to understand as its effects may not be immediately obvious. Its effects are still being explored by the community. The following has been confirmed through community testing. The barrier's lifetime determines how much shield it has remaining. On deployment, it is considered full, and on duration end, it is considered broken. Okay, that's good to know. Anointed effects do not pass on to allies. No conditional effects, i.e. minus 25% recharge delay or plus 25% max health perks, don't seem to transfer to allies near the barrier. Zane gains these 3 effects when the barrier is on the floor, but loses them when he picks up the barrier. If Zane switches to another shield while barrier is deployed, the barrier will not switch effects to the new shield. Effects from specific shields, so Absorb, Booster, Nova, Spike, Reflect. And then some unique and legendary shields can also pass on their effects too. What is my current shield? When meleeed while shielded, 15% chance to reflect projectiles, so that's going to be reduced. But it doesn't seem to there's no confirmation on what is considered reduced for Zane. Is it 50%? Like, there doesn't seem to be a value to this. And when damaged, there's a 15% chance to drop a power charge that increases weapon damage by 10%. I don't know. I feel like that could be useful, but interesting. Royd doesn't pass over. Kind of interesting. Then again, Royd is when shield is empty, so. Wow, there's really... It's very sketchy. Almost feels like it's not even worth running. I feel like it's probably just better to run for shield. I'll just put the point in there. Because it's like I'm looking at this. Absorb. It will absorb bullets, but not return the bullets to the player, which makes it redundant as the shield is the barrier is unbreakable. But it can stop splash damage bullets. The booster works fine. Nova is when the barrier runs out. But Spike will not reflect melee attackers. Will not do anything at all. So I feel like in some ways, like, if you had a particular build, it would work. But if you don't, it's kind of moot. I'm going to be right back, though. I need to use the bathroom. So I will be just right back. Put that on. This one. And I will be right back. I'm back. Sorry about that. You gotta go, you gotta go. Let me go like this. This. Right. And we are back. Oh, I thought I turned that off. There we go. Alright. Yeah, so I feel like this shield is very... For, like I said, if I had a particular build that was using a particular shield, absolutely. But I feel like when you don't reliably know what shield you're running, I feel like distributed denial is where this falls short.
Death comes for us all! But you first!
Yep, there's the grenade that can shoot. That might actually be a really good grenade mod to have for Zane. I'm pretty sure there's a... Yeah, it's right here.
One night during my midlife crisis, with the light of Elvish shining on me, I saw the sweet dino. I said to myself, what the hell is the point of life anyway? Who cares about the vaults? Then, I heard some growling stacks, so I threw my backhand at them and started yelling. Vaults, Pandora, loot, adventure. What was the freaking point if I had no one to share it with?
Take the snowball!
86 those pricks! Before I left Pandora, I was teaching Grace how to shoot, how to track, how to hunt. Figured it couldn't hurt to start training the next generation of vault hunters. Kids got badass energies, man. We'll see. Next time!
Get what's over here. Is it just a chest? Oh my god. Well, you know, sometimes that's how it goes. Just trying to remember what the whole point of coming over here is. It wasn't even chests or anything. It was just two badass enemies that dropped exclusively greens.
Nice! You got the flowers! I'm almost at the party. Thought I'd get there early and shoot some rats with Grace. Bring those flowers. Kid's crazy about them.
Titan's logs are over here.
Well, after I couldn't find that vault on Eden 6, I figured I'd come back to Pandora and see what had changed over the years. Turns out it was Atlas looking for the vault. I guess old Montgomery Jacobs was right after all.
I didn't know Grace died while I was in 46. Farkins got her. I hate this planet sometimes. Just give her the flowers. I need a minute.
Well, good golly. More Vault Hunters at my Gracie's party. If she were alive, she'd be filling the sky with bullets and joy. Come on over and chat
I
for
like
a
this.
moment.
Oh, hey Nick, welcome back. I like this quest. Nick, I'll leave the decision to you. Should I be a dick or should I be compassionate?
Guess Gracie's death took Mordecai by surprise, but I keep telling him this ain't a day for mourning. It's not what Grace would have wanted. Gracie, well, the Varkins took her from me. It'd mean a lot to my mom, but you're here.
All right.
Let's start the party. Now,
So basically, the girl died, and I have the option to either beat all her records so there's nothing to remember her for, or to leave the record standing to be considerate.
Otherwise, I'll be burying that pistol alongside my little gunslinger. Come on, y'all. Let's eat some damn cake. How's a cake eating contest strike your fancy, Vault Hunter?
Is it poisoned? Sorry, foresight.
Woohoo! That girl could put down cake like she had a tapeworm. Last year, she scarfed down 11 whole slices. Bet even you can't do more than that, Vault Hunter. Bet you're getting full, ain't you, Vault Hunter? You better watch out. All that cake will make you sick.
Where's the last slice?
Time to break through.
You get the same thing, but it's the reaction. This is her dad, right? So if you don't break her record, he's very sympathetic. He responds like, "Hey, I know what you tried to do, and I really appreciate it." But if you beat everything, he's very like, he kind of gets mad at you for like beating his dead daughter's records. I still have one more piece of cake to find, so if you want to change your mind, feel free. But it's the same pistol reward either way. Yeah, not in this case. So do you just want to be a compassionate person or to be a dick? I'll still leave it up to you. Keeper records? Okay.
Woo, I knew not
I couldn't find that last piece of cake anyways.
My Gracie's record. How Gracie. That one's yours, baby, now and forever.
Where was that last piece of cake anyway?
Nasty shit.
All right, listen up. If my Gracie were alive today and not in the ground, she would have challenged all of y'all to a grenade chucking contest. Let's head to the range. Grace had the best arm in Wandering Sands. Her record's a big old 50 points. Good luck beating that, Vault Hunter.
So I have to unequip, to do this, I need to unequip, my secondary skill for a second.
Ha! Thought I was gonna throw a grenade, didn't you?
All right. Let me re-equip my drone now.
Come on, Vault Hunter. Don't be a dick. Just say you're tired.
Ooh, doggy, I knew you couldn't best my girl's record. Gracie, hun, even that big badass Vault Hunter couldn't beat you, sweetie. How about that?
That took restraint, Vault Hunter. I seen what you can do. Good on you.
Now to the shooting range. My girl's record on the shooting range is unbreakable. She was proud. Maybe too proud. Maybe that's why she thought she could go to the mesa all by her lonesome hunting Varkids instead of listening to her father. Well, let the games begin.
He's not kidding. She was good. Real good. Would have been even better than me in a few years. I hate this planet sometimes.
Assassination on the house. Begging for a burial. Besito Dolores, eh?
I'll call it here. Where was the Dahl weapon I got? Oh, it actually gave me a Dahl assault rifle too. That's actually really nice. That's like just everything better.
Seconds.
Yeah, I want to beat Mordecai.
Ooh, y'all keep it up. You're gonna wipe Grace's record clean off the board. That'd be something.
Mordecai.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up. Looks like my girl is still the champ. Gracie, hun, you might be dead, but your record lives on, baby. Woo, you did it.
Oh, she did?
Genuine Vault Hunter.
Well, that's interesting. That sounds like it was an interesting time.
Why don't you go ahead and whack the pinata? It's all yours.
I know a lot of them are dipping their foot into YouTube because of, you know, like Twitch basically. Twitch seemingly can't seem to aim the gun anywhere but, you know, in the direction of themselves.
Whoa! What a party! Well, you got class, Vault Hunter.
Like, a conversation with Twitch, from what I understand, is literally like, tell us something you want. We're really big on the community, so what is something you guys want, and we'll do our best to make it happen. Well, first things first, we'd really like less ads on the platform. More ads, you say? All right, we'll get right to it.
Vault Hunter?
Yeah, so it's a Jacob's pistol, so I can't even use it. Well, I guess that's the biggest dickish thing I could do is sell the weapon he gave me that was meant for his daughter. His dead daughter. Hey, look, it's the Echo 2. So what made this stream more awesome than any of her previous ones? Oops. This'll do.
Thanks for getting those jerks off the air, Vault Hunter. And now back.
All right. Got one more quest before I can push the story. Or no, I got two. I still have Tina's quest.
Okay, great. Now get you over to Casa de Shiga, and then we're gonna brighten. Metaphor.
I've not played it, but I've seen people play it.
Character growth, bitch. Yo, for reals though, I got to get my Enrique back. I killed him. What? What's all this culty crappity crap? Shiga went and nested down with those crazy pants calypsos? She's a damn COV now? Oh, no. Man, I knew something was bumming her out. Must be all this culty crap. Okay, cover it all up with my happy little heart. So Shiga quits being such crazy pants. Okay? Making it all pretty. Making it all pretty. This a pretty ditty. Cause Shiga been a shitty bitty.
Right here.
Now go ahead and ring the bell and let's see if these hearts make Shiga happy again.
Get lost, vault thieves! I ain't in the sacrificing mood, and take your stupid arts with ya!
Tina said you're feeling sad. You sad? Need to talk about it?
Alright, sacrifice it is! Sick 'em, hounds!
Shiga, just give me back my Enrique sweetie buns and I'll call off the ruthless exterior decorator, okay?
Every skank you've ever owned is dead! Enrique's better off with me!
Oh, she did not just... Okay, we were trying
So I'm assuming Zentrea played Danganronpa then?
Go, get
foot. I'm gonna rip her face. I'm gonna put her face down her own throat. And I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna put it in a bomb. I'm gonna set it into space.
Oh, yeah. That, I know that, yeah. It's pretty much like Jigsaw. Like the Saw movies kind of thing, where it's like a group of people trying to escape, but like being put through challenges and stuff and punishments, and it's basically a psychological horror game.
Go grab some skaggy trees for my little guy, okay?
I know I'm like covered in skag blood, but I'm not gonna hurt you, little one.
Yep.
Bad boy, Enrique. Excuse me. He is not a bad boy. He's the best boy. The bestest. Bad boy. She heard my Enrique. All right, that's it. You know what to do. Guide my bullet. Wanna feed cat?
There we go.
You're okay now, Enrique. Come on home to Mama. Come to Mama.
Who's the best doggy? Answer me! Who's the best doggy? These are dark days, Tomodachi. Friends turn on friends. Anyway, here's your reward. Now leave me to myself. Is it you? Yes, it is you!
I wouldn't say I'm like an expert on Danganronpa though, but yeah, I'm definitely familiar with it to a degree. YouTuber, now VTuber that I used to follow, Lucajin, became obsessed with the franchise.
Did you eat all the cutie pies until you turned into the cutiest of cutie pies?
I bet you did. I bet you did, you little fatty. Oh, you're so sweet. I'm gonna eat you up. That's right. I'm gonna start with your little toes, and I'm gonna season them with a very tasteful balsamic glaze, and I'm gonna put you in a little oven. I'm gonna roast you at 350 degrees, and I'm gonna gobble you up. Man, that got weird. Why do we always want to eat cute stuff? Did I get that checked out? Anyway, what about just a nibble? Just a little nibble. Chow, 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 chow. I'm gonna get you.
You may now kiss the bride.
Aw, thank you, darling, for making me the happiest wedded wife in the whole galaxy.
That's just a mop in a tuxedo. We can see it. We can all see it.
Shut up, Jeremy! You're ruining my special day! And I didn't see your name on the registry, my man! Would it have killed you to spring for the stand mixer? It has like 30 attachments! I'm getting it!
Ugh, these films are just terrible. Oh, hi, Vault Hunter. You are just the person I didn't know I wanted to see until I did see you there. Would you look through the garbages for my echo device? I have lots of money for some reason, and I will give you a bunch of it if you help me.
Amilyso.
Trashed my echo because he didn't understand my motivation. Even though it's a really great vision. But Loner prefers only the terrible movies.
Oi! Screw that codswabber.
Okay.
Children of the Vault!
If I could change my setup, I would change the Hyperion SMG to like a Jacob shotgun, and then I would change the Torgue shotgun to like a Torgue grenade one, or rocket launcher.
Trigger finger's getting tired over here.
I feel like that would diversify this whole thing a little bit.
For the crack. Goodbye to my boy.
Okay, I need to change the change that back.
Tell me about the sky.
It's not in that one either. Oh no.
Always in the last trash can you check, regardless of order.
That's it. That's really good work, Kate. You are almost as amazing as myself. Now it's time to put my movie on the big screen. That one. Go plug it into the movie shooter, okay? No, run!
There we go. Dropped over here. Oh. I don't remember opening this, but okay.
Set up my movies now, okay? We are on edge of greatness here, my friend. Oh no! This is terrible. The projector ball broken now. You have to fix this thing, and I will give you more money bunches to do it too. They're messing with my projector! I'm gonna pull the bleeding looky balls out of whoever did this! Go track them down, you rebel! There are no bulbs in there? I'm thinking I saw that jerk Roller using bulbs for target.
Break.
Shooting. Go do target shooting at him until he is dying. The gospel of the Calypsos will never be silenced!
You're a little ball waiting to be attacked. Your face, and you're the mule. Screw you, mule. Jump these little thieves.
You're very bad at jumping these vault thieves, I have to say. Oh yeah, that's right. I didn't actually need right over here.
Looks like this guy had it all figured out. Interfaced himself to death in a porn cave. We should all be so lucky. That's a rugged VZK all-terrain package. It's like four-wheel drive, but in a single wheel. That's just math.
Like 4-wheel drive, but in a single wheel.
You know what to do. And if you don't, go replace that bulb.
Oh, damn. No badass Goliath is getting the jump on me.
Yes! Bring to me my inevitable fame, Vault Hunter! I finally can be able to tell my parents I am famous film man. Action! Now come back for your bunches of money. You are the best Vault Hunter. Wow, after me. So you are second best, which is still pretty good. I will be famous now for 1,000 millions of years thanks to you, Vault Hunter. I can never repay you, but I will try with all of these bunches of money I am now giving to you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to practice my acceptance speech. What do you mean?
Oh, there it is.
For the best filmmaker in universe forever. This is great honor I am totally deserving of. My films are, without doubting, the highest quality cinematic excellence. And I recommend you all watch them and enjoy them and learn from them. It is about passion and doing what you love. And then everyone will love you with a lot of passion, see? If you're me anyway. All you have to do is follow your dreaming. I followed my dreaming, and it brought me this. The award for best filmmaker in universe.
Jesus, dude.
Maybe if you follow your dreaming, you can do that too. Except for I already did it, and it's forever, so good luck with that.
Just give up.
Ah! This one! This one right here! This is when I started my midlife crisis. The Spider-Ant Queen. I chased the Vulcan jumper. Take to the market and dance with the bully mong on the fast. And let me tell you, those mong have got moves.
By the time I came to Pandora and was summarily stranded here, Typhon de Leon had already left. Oh, if only our paths had crossed. While I while away the hours thinking of what could have been, enjoy your loot cache, Vault Hunter.
I'm almost level 38. Should actually probably hit that upon talking to Vaughn. Oh, there it is.
Ooh.
Of course.
At Marcus Munitions.
I have this, which is weaker than the one I currently have. Better fire rate, but damage, and it's a bipod, which I also don't want.
Your business is always appreciated. Times for suckers and psychos.
Alright, let's get this back up. Wow, what are the odds it would actually generate to 50? Alright, so we are re-rolling for this new skill point. Alright, roll 1. It goes in the blue tree. Should I keep going lifesteal or like, I got a lot of really mobile weapons. I don't see a downside to violent momentum, even if I don't get violent speed.
It's the health.
Another class list request, another 7-year-old job to do. The Lord of Skags needs your help freeing Pandora from the tyranny of Hugsack or whatever. Go see if he still needs help.
Oh, he's right over here. Whoops. Alright, see you later, Nick. Thanks for dropping by. Have a good night.
A Vault Hunter? Whatever it was, I didn't do it. Or did, if it was cool.
Looking for a Lord of Skags. You seen him?
I haven't heard that name in like 7 years. That's some serious lag. I'm just Edgren now, but tyranny still reigns over Pandora. I'm talking about the most fiendish evil of all. Bandwidth throttling.
Oh,
There's a Hyperion
sorry, I need to
smash that throttler.
hide that.
Back in the glory days, I was known as Lord of Skags. That's right, you're in the presence of Pandora's former most elite pro gamer. 14 years old and I was on top of the world.
Pro gamer. That's like a fighter without the fighting, right?
It's a viable career path. Anyway, I was the best, even better than Handsome Jack himself. And that tryhard did not like getting outplayed by kids, so he installed an echo throttler, the UGTHAC. Used it to fast lane his own connection and slow the rest. I'm talking whole milliseconds of lag. It was a slaughter. That's the EchoNet hub. The UGTHAC is somewhere inside. Careful, there's COVs swarming all over the place. UGTHAC. It's even more evil than I imagined. Crush wreck that thing and I can finally get my connection speeds back up. Well, crap titties. It's a Hyperion firewall. I can't get through that. But I think I know someone who can.
The Vault Thief is coming for UGTHAC, our divine distributor of pings! Rend them, brothers and sisters!
Hold them off, Vault Hunter!
Die! Die!
Out and about!
freshest, choicest memes, like two smock chef. How'd he even get a second smock? No? Okay, that meme's dead. Real cringe, am I right? Damn you, Ugthak! This is what I'm talking about! Let me see. Here's a guy doing a headstand with a cork in his butt, and it says, "Poop champagne!" Great meme! That one's old too. Ugthak!
Oh, no, you don't!
Die! Yeah, you can all die.
So I can jack in and overload that shield. I gotta collect the choicest memes to dump into Ugthak and overload its shield. All the newest stuff. The first port is clear! Ugthak's grip is loosening! I just found a picture of Mr. Torgue, but his face is upside down. Great meme! You're doing it! This meme just says, become a crab. Sure?
Don't say I never gave you nothing.
The memes must flow. Oh, got a 2-second video of a teenager getting picked up by a rat. Kinda dark, but hilarious. Port's clear. Got a new meme. It's a baby made of antimatter. He wants to touch everything. No, don't hug Grandma! Oh, he did it! Dang! One more to go. All ports are clear. Launching meme bomb. Uploading to Ugthak. It can't handle the dankness. The firewall has fallen. Now thrash that Ugthak Vault Hunter. The tyrant of the Echo Net has fallen. Lord of Skag has struck a mighty beanie blow against bandwidth throttling. Hunter, for your service, I dub thee Meme Crusader. _2. Come and claim your reward money. Pandora may not have running water, or vegetables, or libraries that aren't on fire. But as long as we have dank memes, we are free. Lord of Skag signing off.
Now that's how you drive!
How did they get stuck on that in a single wheel vehicle?
So, full disclosure, Vault Hunter, I was never gonna go back to pro gaming. I aged out. I'm not 14 anymore. Gotta grow up sometime. Nowadays, I make my living mining Becco wafers. It's a crypto coin, you know? Not big, pretty cool. I don't have time to explain how it works, but now that my bandwidth is straight up banging, I'm gonna be friggin' rich! Thanks, Vault Hunter! I'm gonna make so much freaking money on crypto coin! So hey, how about you take all this stupid paper money? I'm certainly not gonna need it anymore!
Why?
Oh. Oh.
Oh, this one. I actually enjoy this quest because I'm going to do it fast. So there's actually a hidden ending to this quest. And to me, it's the better ending.
You here for the job? Good. It's about damn time somebody came by for it. Well, the jackass is in the car over there. Go ahead and take him round till he quits yipping.
You ungrateful little... Why, I ought to tan your hide just like when you was a young'un. You were a mistake then, and you're still a mistake now!
Yeah, whatever you say, you rotten old bastard! Bring him back to me after his errands, or don't. Might be doing me a favor.
I guess it's kind of hidden in the line there, but... You can take him everywhere and he's just going to yell at you the entire time. Or you can do that.
Huh, so he's dead then, is he? Oh, no! How tragic. Why? He was taken before his time. Woe is me. Come on back, though. I still want to thank you for, helping me out. It just so happens I finally received my inheritance thanks to you. I'm sure my father's tragic, untimely death was a complete...
So I should still thank you for trying to take him round on those errands. So, thanks. Bye now.
Look, Ma! No gravity!
Let me just remember the locations here. So if I hit here, then I go around to here, and then here, here.
Holy crap,
Oh,
Spackle.
I'll
Those
get that
wheels are
later.
front of the Max badass. Go get 'em.
Great delivery! You make me proud to call you my temporary employee! Ha! Take that, legacy!
I don't understand what the point of putting them here is now. The person that lives here is dead.
Heat up before it gets cold. You'll have to move faster than that! Bonus time! Knock down that burger, beloved customer, dude! Enjoy your burger, whoever you are! Check the time, my dude! Move! Move!
Yay, I'm checking the time.
the sign spinner for your payment, okay?
Roland's Rest.
Whenever you're around and need work, come talk to this sign spinner. People always want burgers, my dude.
I gotta get this vehicle. Oh, come on.
Now bring that hunk of burning rubber back to the kitchen ride for me.
One thing I want to do beforehand. That. And that. And then there's still an assassination I need to do. So I only need one more component to get the car I want.
Them technicals is gonna look sweet as hell riding on those big mamma jammas. Good find, VH. This is for Chuck. You ain't well.
Alright, let's go get the side mission here over and done with. Or the assassination mission.
You see my offering? Football away.
This one's hot, Carl, with fire and flaming shield. Literally hot.
He also has pigtails. I'd really be using that if it wasn't cryo. Got him.
Where they will constantly ask, hot enough for you?
That's actually 100% better. Yeah, I'll take the high DPS. The double razor.
Hey, welcome to my new clan, the Pectoral Liberation Alliance. Nah, I'm just kidding. Go Crimson Raiders! Remember me, Vaughn?
How could I forget me bandit bro? Good to see you.
Anyway, I'm glad you came along. It has been
I'm actually gonna keep that.
hell defending this place since Troy Calypso snatched our turrets with his crazy powers. Love those turrets. Oh, right, the mission. Okay, Lilith says you're here to save Tannis. Now, if Carnivora has her, you gotta get a move on.
Who's this Carnivora then? I'm already killing him, her, or them in my mind.
No, it's not a who, it's a what. Carnivora is a giant festival run by two murder streamers named Pain and Terror. You can find it in the Splinterlands, bro. Carnivora is the most popular Calypso fan stream in the galaxy, bro. Pain and Terror take kill requests non-stop in the name of the Calypsos, and of course Hyperion. Anyway, I can help you get to Carnivora, but getting in might be a different story.
Vault Hunter, I know I don't need to say this, but we are not losing anyone else.
Ah, damn it! I didn't think I'd actually end up liking any of you people. Yeah, I'll save her.
My imminent murder is whipping these cultists into a frenzy. They're delivering iridium by the armful, screaming my name all the way.
Saw that happening.
Popular amongst the idiot masses. You never know where flattery is going to come from.
Catch your ride, amigo!
One sec. I'm looking up the car parts because I think yeah, so the next map I need to go to has the last thing I need for this.
You made it to the Splinterlands! Alright, Carnivore should still be nearby. The festival moves around Pandora, setting up wherever there's enough crazies to fill the bleachers. They've been camped out here for a while now, so I guess the sacrifice business must be a boomin'. You'll know it when you see it.
Oh. This is one of my favorite side quest lines in the game.
Oh, thank you, dearie. I knew I could still count on the kindness of strangers even in these times. Come talk to me at the homestead.
Oh, technicals, please spawn.
Looks like a bloody party! Literally.
Yep, that's the one. Little heads up though, Carnivora is soups exclusive. Only the most dedicated followers get in. So, you're gonna have to give up your car as an offering.
Submit your death ride for judgment! Only the chosen may enter!
Pretty sure there's vehicles on this side, right?
Be how you saw this going. The Calypso will protect me!
Oh my god! Oh my god! Come on! They almost fucking emptied me. Dead. That's the power of this vehicle's ramming capabilities. Legendary Torgue pistol, so I can't even use it. I see another technical, I'll go inspect it. I do really want this component. There's not, well, there may not be very many vehicle things left. You are not what I needed. Yes, I may need to have to reload the save on the map. So go to main menu. Am I? Because I seem to be living pretty solidly right now. Basically, what I'm looking for is the backing to the technical. And what the backing does is it's called what's it called again? Fuel barrel, and it basically gives you infinite boost on the technical. But the problem is a fuel barrel cannot contain allies in the back. So that's how I know instantly whether someone's actually in there or not. While I'm here, I might as well go do the hunt that's up here. And then do it again. And then do it a third time.
is this rack known as the Phoenix? Tell it to Vault Hunter and find out.
To cover my arse for a bit.
How long before this one respawns? There we go.
And then rose, and then fell again, and then rose a third time. And now it's dead. Your persistence, Vault Hunter, has paid off.
Let me check the other side again.
Thought we go higher than that.
Yep, it's not here. I'm just gonna hit this and then go to the main menu again. I feel like I'm more likely to get it here than in Eden 6, especially since more vehicles spawn here. Eden 6 really only has like 2 or 3 vehicle spawn points. This one at least has like half a dozen. That's it. Wow, it was a lot less resets than I thought it was going to take. So you lose the ability to have, you know, players 3 and 4 in the back, but I'm playing by myself, so what does it even matter? Oh my god! Stop emping me! Oh my god, are you kidding? Okay, wait. No, that was my vehicle they destroyed. Fuck! Ah! There were two vehicles that had like the corrosive booster. They emped me on the first one, so my vehicle seized up. And then by the time I got to the third one, it had taken so much damage that hijacking it was getting it destroyed. Oh, well, at least I got the one I wanted. I was just gonna get that for the collection. I will say, though, that the wheel thing is a bit redundant. Because you kind of end up getting that here anyway. All this does is just get me the skin, because... The other ones just stop moving.
Rascals, are they? The thieving, murdering sort of rascal, I assume. Did that one have a bounty? No. You sure?
Paul and I are simple folk. We settled out here on account of the isolation rather than despite it. Just honest people, working the honest land, building honest superconductors out in the shed. The way it's meant to be.
There it is. I seized up again. I seized up. Fuck off. Fuck off, all of you. All I want is to get that booster. I'm never gonna use it. I just want it. And the game is just against me at every opportunity of getting it. Can you get rid of this stupid shield? Dead.
I'm on fire! But not literally.
Where are the typing? One there, one there. Alright. I'm gonna go get the one of them, because the one I'm looking for is in an optional area. No, optional quotes. The only thing in there is the login. Like, there's no quest that takes you here or anything.
This junker needs more boost.
kaput. I think to myself, if I'm gonna die in this desert, then I might as well pour some spaceship fuel on the wound and see what happens. Well, I start screaming. Pretty soon another ship lands, an Atlas ship, and for a second, I was dumb enough to think I'd been saved. Then I see this grinning asshole coming over the dune, and on my turd farmer parents' grave, it was Aslan de Vega coming to.
Okay, we're gonna roll again. Okay, just do that. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, and it is a 2. So that is going to be the orange tree. Oh, obviously I'm putting the points into there. That's useless because I don't run clone.
They should be off.
I forgot that I can ride this. I missed one of them. I still get the chest reward. Yeah, those will both go to my chest. Oof. Oh, and then there's I see it now.
Whoever stuck this guy into a tire must have hated claptraps. So we narrowed the suspect list down to all of Pandora. With that wheel, my new friend will be able to dance like a graceful gazelle if gazelles walked on a single wheel.
2 weapons I can't use. You're not supposed to, I don't think you're supposed to be able to get up this way, but
Big mother of a ship. Well, I took it for a joyride around Elphys. It went on a low-ground bender. Eventually, I sober up and head back. Just as I enter orbit, some asshole shoots out my end.
Oh, those rascals are using our fuse to power their nasty little radio tower. Make sure to ask them good and nicely. I'm sure they won't mind parting with it. Get shot!
The Vultures continue to prove their wickedness by murdering in cold blood the rightful
on something with a little shine, like a hyperfiber Q3 echo line with whisper encryption. Gets the soaps like a snap. Now you've unborrowed all our spare parts. Come on back to the homestead, dearie. I hate to be a bother to you. Usually Paul's the one to settle up on these neighborly disagreements. He's just got a way with people. You are too kind, dearie, returning those parts to us. If it ain't too much trouble, would you mind reinstalling them?
There's a
My
storm
house
front.
been acting up
Interesting.
Ever since I tweaked it, hauling that reactor core up a flight of stairs.
You will be back. Too much money or not enough blood?
Good fences make good neighbors, and electrified fences make well-behaved neighbors. Power's back on. I was worried my custard would go bad right there in the icebox, and now the specimens won't come out of cryo sleep. Anyway, sure is nice to have some help around here. Homestead's seen better days. But if you can't take care of your home and your antimatter containment chamber and your family, what can you take care of? Thanks, dearie. The creek's been dry nearly a week now. And let me tell you, the fuel rods need a cooling and the bark root needs a watering. Paul ran off into the canyon to get them waters flowing again, but I ain't seen hide or hair of him. Go get the water running, will you, dearie? I'm not too worried about Paul. He's always getting himself into trouble. I like that about him. He's like the firewater in my iced tea, or the proton bombardment on my business.
Oh, is that the kind of thing you're into?
Well, sure it is, dearie. How the heck else you gonna get polonium-209? Take care of yourself out there, dearie. Stay hydrated and watch your step for loose rocks. Don't want to twist anything. Oh, and beware vermilingua. Thick of quill and ravenous of maw.
Death comes for us all! But you first!
All right. The there's the last one. Right here.
Aslan to Vegas shot my ship down. Well, I went and hid in a big old pile of turds. That night, I remember looking up at the stars and wondering, why would the Iridians come to Pandora anyway? They're supposed to be the smartest in the universe. They built the vaults. That don't make no sense. If I make it out of this turd pile alive, I tell myself, I'm gonna find those Iridians and I'm gonna get some answers. Air! Oh, sweet unbelched air.
Oh, thank you. Ordinarily, I don't take too well to strange visitors trespassing on our land, but...
I didn't realize I was at full inventory. Like, I literally just sold my inventory before I headed up here. Or, you know what? Yeah, if the hive's in there. I sold my inventory, I just didn't I didn't mark everything beforehand.
Given your fine timing, I truly appreciate the rescue.
Mass and me. Looks like you've been on one hell of a wild ride there, Pops.
I must confess my ingested state was self-inflicted. That hungry devil ate all my dynamite, so I dove right down its gullet. I didn't see my dynamite on my pilgrimage through its insides, so I reckon the devil must have pooped or puked it out. Same thing for a skag. If you're here to help, get to digging around in them scat piles, visitor.
been keeping the crop waters from reaching our humble homestead. Now we got all the dynamite, we can set about undoing Vermalingua's mighty works. Stick them implements of destruction right there in the offending center mass. Finely placed. An eye for demolition on you, visitor. Now, sink the plunger and blow that poop dam straight to perdition.
I love these. I just love these NPCs.
Poop cloud. Now there is a first.
From the fires of
Destruction flow the waters of life. A fine job, visitor. Now, I seem to have lost my watch while on my intestinal pilgrimage. Go and let Ma know I'm intact, though I reckon the stench of our victory may have already wafted her way.
Paul got himself ate by a skag again, didn't he? Well, I can hardly complain when I've got running water flowing to my crops and rods, can I? Homestead's better than ever. Here's something to pay for your dry cleaning, dearie. Oh, and I think Paul's got one more job for you when you got the time.
Pa's gonna be over here though. There he is.
The homestead ain't safe yet. Them pilfering devils out in the Splinterlands won't be happy that you so kindly
Returned what they stole. They'll be back to take more than spare parts next time. Now, I'm quick with the knife, but we need a little more hellfire for what I believe's coming our way. I think it's time to wake Bessie.
Who's this Bessie, then?
Our child, in a manner of speaking. Ma and I, well, we
each got our virtues, as well as our sins. I reckon we put just about everything of both into Bessie. Go on, visitor. Start her up.
Pa, you know Bessie's a fussy girl. Watch minds of her logic echelon need a complex blend of fuel, precisely mixed.
Pa's right. Visitor, you just gotta open the valves in the right order. Hop on up.
Big Donnie, I've received your echoes, but I must decline your invitations, sweet and sultry as they may be. It's just too dangerous for both of us right now. I also want to thank...
That's got the colloidal cobalt flowing. Next valve's across the way. See it? That'll be the quantum brine.
Oh,
Next
oh,
one's
good, good.
hot, dearie. Might have to knock it loose.
Oh, god damn it.
You didn't set off the night fire oil. Last valve's up top, visitor.
My hand twitched when I when I hit that. Since my melee is on my mouse, it happens.
And finally, flat cherry cola. Bessie's got everything she needs. Ascend to the roof and power her up.
Time to wake up, Bessie dear.
And just in time, I reckon. The devils are crawling out of hell right to our doorstep.
You and Bessie go and ask them nicely to leave, would you?
Special shout out to Snapworks. Now the record holder for Pandora.
Ferocity's my middle name. Zane Ferocity Flint.
Dead. There we go.
See, Bessie always makes sure the only visitors we have is the ones we want.
As long as the family sticks together, the homestead's safe. Visitor, come by the porch. Our humble homestead is both preserved and replenished, and we have you to thank for that, visitor.
You really didn't need to go out of your way for us, dearie. But me, Pa, and Bessie want to thank you for all your help. And you'll always be welcome at the homestead.
Yeah, this assault rifle, I always thought it was good. So basically, when you score a crit, it splits into 3 bullets and ricochets to nearby enemies. And it's a Jacob's assault rifle, so it's actually all pretty good. But just the problem is because of the leveling inconsistencies within these 3 zones, you'd always get it at level 28, which is useless.
Chop Shop won a golden car in a sweepstakes. So, go steal that.
Oh man, Big Donnie joined the cult? I used to hold a candle for him, but I never did get to trim his wig and catch my drift. That's why.
I just like she's Moxie's daughter, so she makes the euphemism. But then has to like go further in depth on it.
No bandit, but a girl's gotta get paid somehow. Now, I got these deadbeats who thought they could get away with not paying for my delectable delights. So I'm looking to make an example of them. Grab me a dozen spider ant eggs and a barrel of gunpowder. I'll warm up the oven. See, I'm gonna bake me up some vengeance cake for the Flamin' Fist clan. The eggs will help the dough rise, and the gunpowder will help it, explode in their faces. Little warning. If the oven gets hot, so do I. The COV over there rigged up this crazy game called the Shootin' Blow that spits out barrels of gunpowder.
technical.
Boys may be nuttier than an all-male dairy farm, but they sure know how to party. Believe you me.
You're quite the saucy old broad, ain't you?
And then this, the Leon cache was garbage because everything in it would be level 28. I got legendaries in this thing I couldn't even use. This is the destination.
There's an old fatlax of a queen. Ain't gonna be fond of flirting with her eggs. Just get in there and show old Beatrice that you're good with your
You picked the wrong button.
Oh, there's the king. There goes the king. Oh, we got the rooks. Or at least they can only go in a straight line. I missed one. Nice to have infinite boost.
This'll only take a tick. And while I finish this cake, you go around back and fetch me some candles. And by candles, I mean sticks of dynamite.
That is a Torgue shotgun.
Look at this ugly old beauty. Now pick up them cake layers and we'll get this vengeful show on the road. Now, take it on over to the Flaming Fist compound. I won't tell you how they got their name, but let's just say a swab of lard goes a long way. Anyway, tell him the cake is for the Fist King's birthday.
Alrighty. Oh, god damn it. Come on. I'm gonna finish up the Splinterlands and I'll save. I'll end the stream on the next map.
Now ring the bell and give him my birthday regards.
Private party, chop bait. What do you want?
Hey, boyo! Just trying to bring the joy of cake into your life. It's for the Fist King.
Cake? Oh, hell yeah. The king is gonna twist his fist over this. Send it down.
Go on, light the candles and give it a shove. Shove it! Shove it hard! Happy birthday, Fist King.
Happy birthday for you! It's your birthday today! We got new subcuts, please don't blow us away! May your slaughter and torment and all that you hate be yours on this day and all days to the grave!
That's what you bastards get! Nobody cries!
Why does it always have to be whites?
Old Beatrice! Ah, thank you kindly, dear. Come on back for a well-earned reward. It does me good to hear the wailing cries of my enemies as they burn alive to death.
Alright, right here. She actually gives us a grenade mod as a reward. Forget what maker it
Word's
is.
already gotten around about Beatrice's infamous exploding cakes, and orders are shooting through the roof over here. Guess you done me 2 in 1 there, Vault Hunter. Oh, I was saving this pinata for an extra special birthday event, but I think you've earned a whack or 2 at it. It's all yours, Vault Hunter.
I got $295 out of that. Should be Tediore, man. Yeah, it is Tediore. I'm gonna actually run that for a little bit. I don't actually know what this grenade does. I've never used it. It's never good. It's never better than what I have. In all honesty, in a lot of cases, I'd still be using the pipe bomb right now. Alright, well, so now we just got story left on this map.
Hurry up, you idiot! We gotta melt this thing down before somebody tries to take it!
That Donnie always tries to save time. Get that gold car before it melts down.
I knew it! Someone's coming to steal my car! That's the 10th idiot trying to get into Carnivora today! Why is everyone so crazy to get murdered? Never should have joined this damn cult! Do you have...
Steve! Better leave before you get hurt.
Run, run, run. Pop! The thing is, with Badass Psychos, between this game and 2, I find they're not as, like, powerful, but they have more of a repertoire. Like, they have certain moves that are way more dangerous than 2, but... In 2, all they could do is hit you and throw their club. In this game, they can do the same things, but they also have, like, a twirly-whirly move. And a, and then they have the uprising move thing.
Around here.
1 to 4. I love when they make those kind of jokes. Like they're well aware that there isn't necessarily going to be 4 party members, but
to the festival. That is one shiny car. Hop on in and drive it to the festival gate. Enjoy the murder circus, y'all.
I hope you're making progress on my rescue. I can hear saw blades beginning to spin up. I wonder what RPM would be needed to turn human blood into an aerosol on impact. I will keep you updated. It's okay. You heard what Lilith said. Sanctuary's gone, but we're all still Vault Hunters. Including you.
Booped out by the vengeful Rictus!
You aren't just a psycho anymore. Not to me. Not to any of us.
A knotted gut! 2 knives entwined!
I can't stay. I have to go to Athenas. I left those people defenseless, and I have to know more about what I am. It feels... important.
Torn apart! From pretty lady.
Don't worry, big guy. I'll be back. I promise.
I still feel like they did Krieg dirty in the DLC. Don't get me wrong, Krieg's DLC wasn't bad. Fuck you. But personally, I would have liked the DLC where Krieg, like, basically snapped. And he's just going around slaughtering, like, COV like crazy, and it's actually, what's her name? The girl that calms her down, calms him down by basically, like, and everyone else, like, they basically point out that she entrusted her with the powers, and she realizes, you know, how important Krieg was to Maya. Right, basically, just allow,
Hey, the gold car worked! Anyway, I gotta get back to protecting Roland's rest, but go save Tanis. Leave no bro...
yeah, I just think that would have been a really cool plot point.
Vault Hunter, Carnivora just started broadcasting across the Echo Net. The sacrifice is about to begin. Don't let anything get between you and Tanis.
Children of the Vault, who's ready for a very special live stream? The Agonizer 9000 is all oiled up and ready to kill. We got some great opening acts for you, but while you prepare to see the Great Vault, we're bringing you behind the scenes with our headliner. Now, Blasphemer Tanis, you're a crazy scientist lady who came from space. What's on your mind?
Oh! I was just admiring this elaborate murder device you've assembled. It's the details. The rusted sheet metal, the haphazard beveling, the sheer capacity for taking human lives. I can see you put a lot of yourself into this machine, even hanging from these chains.
You know, it's so great to hear you say that. My partner Tara and I, we're awfully proud of the Agonizer 9000 here, and so rarely do we get a true connoisseur of the homicidal arts here in the studio. Tell you what, I'll swing you a little closer to the action so you get a proper view.
Ah, yes, this is perfect. You have my gratitude.
All right, we're gonna call it here. So there's gonna be no stream tomorrow at all. Like I said, I'm gonna try and take one day off a week until I can get some things caught back up. I did learn something though that might maybe make things go by faster, but we'll see. Really got to get my nose to the grindstone tomorrow. But yeah, so I don't know what how I'm gonna stream things next week, but it's pretty much the exact same schedule next week as it was this week, so probably might just run it the exact same way. Yeah. So with that said, my name is Daimien Kamiya. I'm the Omni King, and be you friend, foe, or member of the Omni Council, I'm gonna see you later. Goodbye, everyone.